Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragenser, inviting you to join Bart and his guest, Jackson County Commission Chair Steve Shotwell, artist and muralist Zach Snyder. From Grow Jackson and for the Groundhog Gallop, Jacob Inocencio. With from Orthopedic Rehab Specialist for the ORS Race Series, Melissa Burgett. Meet the JTV staff with web designer and project manager, David Barker. And now, here's Bart.
Well, thank you very much, Adam, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Nice to have you with us today on the start of a new week, and Happy New Week, Happy New Year. Right now, we have 35 degrees, and that's the predicted high for today with cloudy skies and breezy. Tonight, we're expecting some precipitation. A storm system will be moving into Michigan tonight, and the National Weather Service is telling us that they are likely to issue an advisory of some sort, a winter weather advisory for our area, but not until later this afternoon when they get a better picture of exactly what kind of precipitation and how much will be affecting us. Right now, they're pretty confident that central lower Michigan will be getting somewhere around 6 inches of snow. Further south, we're expecting warm temperatures, which will give us some rain in the middle of the storm system. So accumulations, they have a big question mark. For tonight, the snow will begin mainly not until really after 4 a.m. tomorrow. Overnight low 30 degrees. We could get an inch in the overnight hours. And then on the day, Tuesday, rain possibly mixed with snow, then changing to all rain after 4 p.m. And Tuesday's high will be near 40. So we'll get, in addition to the rain falling, the warm temperatures will contribute to the melting. But even with that wet forecast, the accumulation could be 2 inches on Tuesday, and then back to snow Tuesday night. Little to no accumulation on Tuesday night. By Wednesday, the snow showers will be all that remains of the system, and a high of 35. On Thursday, 35 for our high. Friday and Saturday, the next system will be affecting us, and the Weather Service says it's likely to be colder by the weekend, but still too far off to accurately predict what kind of weather we will be getting. But they do have confidence that we'll be getting some sort of weather event Friday night and into Saturday with colder temperatures. So just stay tuned. The Weather Service plans on issuing further guidance later today, but right now it just seems like a sloppy, messy 24 hours. Today's weather brought to you by Kelly Express. Thank you, Kelly Express, for great treats, snacks. Looking for some snacks to enjoy tonight's National Championship football game? Stop by Kelly Express, beverages, snacks, and more. Or how about a pizza? You can get a large specialty pizza and an order of breadsticks for just $24.99 all this month and today. Add Kelly Express, and you can DoorDash it, and you can also order on Slice. The pizza special available at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. Let's see how things look outside. We've got the sky cam looking west, overcast, kind of hazy January afternoon. A little warmer than normal. Were you surprised, Lucas, to see the snow?
I was, but it didn't seem to stick very long.
It didn't. It's gone. gone already. Today is the 8th of January. It is Argyle Day, Bubble Bath Day, National Clean Off Your Desk at Work Day. Mine looks pretty clean. I had something here, it's gone. Although I was picking up pieces of the craft calendar when you rip off the papers, the chads go flying. It's show and tell at work day today, and that explains what Austin Curtis was carrying around that Amazon package.
Is that why?
Did anybody ever see what was in that? Does anybody know?
I think it's a big reveal for the end of the day.
Well, today would have been perfect to show and tell. It is National Man Watchers Day, War on Poverty Day, and World Typing Day. Also, we're enjoying English toffee on English Toffee Day. On this day in 1959, Charles de Gaulle became the President of France. And in U.S. history, 1790, George Washington gave the first State of the Union address, and he gave it from New York City. And one of the most widely ridiculed and memorable gaffes in the history of the United States presidency occurred in Japan on this day in 1992. At the time, our president was George H.W. Bush, and he vomited on the Prime Minister of Japan. Yes, true story. Prime Minister Kiichi Miyazawa was hosting a dinner for the president. It was a special dinner for President Bush. The president, who was 67 at the time, he played doubles tennis in the morning with the Emperor of Japan and his son. During the dinner, President Bush suddenly felt queasy, dizzy, ill, nauseous, leaned over to maybe say something to the Prime Minister that maybe he had to step away, but too late. He threw up in his lap. He apologized. The Secret Service and his wife Barbara came, attended to him. He was revived, and he seemed okay. Do you think it was something he ate?
I would say so.
I would guess. We never found out, but I would think. You know, today is Elvis Presley's birthday. Guess how old Elvis would be today?
Let's go with 82.
89. On his birthday, many years ago, his mom gave him a gift, which I think probably formed what he was to become, a singer-guitarist. It was on this day that Elvis's mom, Gladys, took him to the Tupelo hardware store and bought him a gift that would change actually not just Elvis's life, but the course of history. She bought him a guitar. That's right. Very reasonable $7.75 guitar. But at the age of 11, Elvis got his first guitar, and the rest is history. And on this day in 1993, Michael Jordan's game-high 35 points led Chicago to a win over Milwaukee, 120-95. Those 35 points gave Michael Jordan exactly 20,000 points in his 620th game of his NBA career, second fastest to reach that milestone. Only one person got there faster. Lucas, any guess?
This one.
I'll give you a hint. His nickname, the Stilt. Will Chamberlain is correct. Very good. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. We have tonight Hello Winter Fused Glass class happening right next door at the Blessed Nest, and you can sign up for it. There's an event page on Facebook and also a link on our homepage. The Cascades Humane Society is starting a series of fetch education dog training classes. Perhaps you maybe had a new puppy added to your family. If that's the case, the 6-week dog training class is just for you. There's, and you know what, you're not, what do they say? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Wrong. There will be classes for dogs that are 6 months of age and older, and it doesn't matter how old they are, and also classes for puppies 6 months and younger. You can get details at chspets.org or Facebook or our homepage. And tonight at 6:30, there's a candlelight vigil for the Onondaga Tavern. Recently, the Onondaga Tavern burned down, and the community of Onondaga is quite distraught about it. And so there's a vigil tonight from 6:30 to 7:30. They're doing this so that people can share their memories of Onondaga Tavern and what it meant to the community. They also want to rebuild. So there's a GoFundMe page for Chris and Dallas and the Onondaga Tavern. Again, an event page on Facebook, and you can also get to that via our link on our Today in the J on our homepage. And that is it, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Well, here at JTV, a number of our team members are very excited but nervous about tonight's national championship football game. The Michigan Wolverines and the Washington Huskies playing at Energy Stadium. And what about you? You don't seem to be very worked up over it, Lucas.
I'm not too worked up, but I'm excited for it.
Yep. I think whether you're a Michigan fan or not, it's it's a representation of our state. So I think a lot of people have put aside their allegiances to jump on the bandwagon. So, and I think that's the case here around JTV. At noon, the Energy Stadium parking lot opened for fans, and we do have a number of people from Jackson in Houston for that. The schedule, and I thought this game was being played earlier than some of the last several Monday Night National Championship games, and it is. It's 7:30 is the announced start time. The Michigan team will start their warm-up at 6:58 p.m. At 7:16, the Michigan band performs. At 7:36, the national anthem will be performed, and there are several well-known people that will be headlining during the event. Today, the ESPN game day, game day begins at 5 p.m., and then the ESPN studio show starts at 7 p.m., and then all the festivities begin at 7:30, and the actual national anthem will be at 7:36, and that will be performed by Fantasia, who was featured last night in the Golden Globes ceremony. She was nominated for her work in the color purple. There will be the performance of America the Beautiful by the Theater Under the Stars Musical Theater Academy Ensemble from Houston. The Capital One Music Stage will feature Walker Hayes and country star Allie Walker. The coin toss at 7:42 and the kickoff at 7:45, and it's on ESPN. Or I think there's a streaming service, Fubo, that you can sign up for free, get the free trial, and then cancel if you don't have ESPN. So there you go. There it is, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. We have news from the Jackson YMCA. Construction officially starts today. And with that, some changes. JTV's Andy Holly went to check with YMCA CEO Sean Atello on how that will impact members starting today.
Today we're at the Jackson YMCA. I'm with CEO Sean Atello, and today is exciting. You may not recognize where we're standing because we're on Franklin Street, which is the new temporary entrance to the Jackson YMCA, because today is the start of construction day.
Today is the official start of construction, and before I go any further, I have to say thank you to JTV for their tremendous support bringing us to this point. It's been years in the making. Thank you. And then secondly, thank you to our investors and to our members. This morning went phenomenal. 4:45 this morning, we were here ready to serve. It's a little bit different. The traffic pattern's a little bit different, but we have plenty of parking. And like I said, things went incredibly well. And so I'm really looking forward to walking you through the new temporary entrance to the Jackson YMCA.
Yeah, it's very simple. You can use the same parking lot, of course. You just can't use the main doors on Wesley. So you'll be directed either through the alley on the west side of the YMCA up to the Franklin Street, or if you happen to park, you can walk through the parking lot out to Franklin. You're going to pass a few picnic tables, see this wonderful sign, and then people are greeting you. It's very easy. It might take a couple times, but so far everything's been going good, and the staff seems a little energized by this.
Absolutely. Energized would be a perfect word to describe how the staff is feeling. And like I said, I couldn't believe how well it went this morning. We were nervous, but we worked hard over the weekend to be prepared for the transition, and I really think we are. And I know the members are ready for this. It's been years in the making, and just since this morning, we've already got more ideas to make tomorrow morning run even more efficiently. More lighting along Franklin Street, more signage. Our contractors are on site as of today, so we're going to them with ideas on how they can support us, and I'm expecting great things in the year.
Yeah, you're doing a great job, and if you walk in, it's very easy. You just walk in and you're greeted immediately, so you guys have everyone's information. And this is kind of where the front desk has relocated to.
Right. So this is Grace. She's
Grace.
one of many of our member service representatives who is available and ready to serve you. Like Andy said, as soon as you walk through the door. And the nice thing is that you walk through the door, you get checked in, or she can take care of any of your member service transactions, and then immediately from here, you walk right into our new temporary wellness center.
This is awesome. Grace, how's it going so far with the new configuration?
It is going amazing, actually. I'd say the members are awesome. They're being very positive about it. I love it. Being very flexible. I love it.
Awesome. Keep up the great work. So yeah, you sign in and then boom, you're right in the middle of a workout facility, but you guys have done so much. Talk a little bit about through this door what the transition people will see is.
Sure. So if you've been a member or used our facility in the past, you'll remember that we do really have a nice wellness center out front in our building. But that is part of phase one. So temporarily, all of our wellness equipment has been moved into the small gym, with the exception of the free weight room. The free weight room will stay in the same place for now because the free weight room will actually be relocated to the new construction area eventually. And we need reinforced floors there. So for now, the free weight room will stay where it is, but all of your wellness center equipment, your strength training, resistance training, cardiovascular training equipment is all now in our small gym.
And members will exit the same way, correct?
Correct. And we're keeping a close eye on traffic patterns, and we'll make adjustments as we go. If we learn from our members that it's not working, we are ready to pivot, and we'll make changes as needed. But right now, things seem to be going pretty well.
So the machines aren't where I'm used to seeing them, but that's okay because they're all still here.
They're all here. They're moved in. They're condensed a little bit. But you know what? I've had a couple members say to me this morning that they like the layout. It almost creates a circuit.
Yeah.
So you can just go from machine to machine and jump on, get some cardiovascular, jump back onto the machines. So along with the excitement about new construction, people are finding creative ways to get their workout, and they're
I had a member tell me this morning that they like this setup because it gives them a little bit more accountability. They can't just come in here to their one workout area, and they like to be able to hold themselves accountable in front of other people working out.
That's a good point. Lots of visibility in here. You can see everybody all across the room, so your breaks can't be quite as long.
Yeah.
You can't spend quite as much time scrolling your phone
that's
when
right.
everybody can see you.
That's right. Kids, obviously, such a big part of the Jackson YMCA, and Kids Zone right off that same entrance off Franklin Street.
Right. What was our cross-training room before, we've converted into our Kids Zone. moved all of the toys in there, put down some carpet. It's very warm and welcoming. Well, actually, it is a little bit chilly today. We're figuring out the heat in that room, so dress the kids warm. But it is very welcoming, very safe, and we really like that we have so many eyes on our kids because of that new location. The gals running the check-in can help support the Kids Zone staff, and then right here in the Wellness Center, we've got more of our membership staff available to assist you.
And everyone is here like, hey, do you need help? What can I help you with? People are on it.
Right here at your fingertips, everything that you need and all of the staff you need to support you.
It's. I have a feeling that a lot of the membership are going to really feel a sense of pride because they're here while this project's going on. It's going to be fun to come in and see the new changes, and you get to work out while you're watching the change.
Exactly. Each day as you come in, once things are really up and running, to your point, it'll be good to get your workout, but it'll be fun to see the development on the project. And as the weather gets warmer, I think that things will move even faster. So hopefully it keeps people coming in the door on the day-to-day basis to see how things are progressing.
If you have any questions, Shauna and her team at the Jackson YMCA are available. But hope this little tour helped you out. Remember, enter off Franklin. The front doors on Wesley Street will be closed during this project, but the Y is fully open. Thank you, Shauna, so much.
Thank you, Andy.
And be sure to visit jacksonymca.org or their Facebook page for updates. And I expect we'll see things happening daily. Well, today we have a great lineup of guests, tons of wonderful information about our great community. Starting off with the chair of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners, Steve Shotwell, also owner of Miller Shoes. Steve's got some exciting projects for 2024. Zach Snyder, artist and muralist, will be joining us today. He's the very talented artist who created our morning show mural, and he's got a show coming up with Larry Sumner later this week. Also, we'll preview a special job event that Advanced Turning is hosting this week. Chad Otney, corporate trainer, and Joe Sorensen will be here. They're working with Michigan Works Southeast, Jackson College, and others for opportunities at their family of companies. Also on the show today, Jacob Inocencio and Melissa Burgett from the ORS Race Series in the Groundhog Gallop, previewing the first ORS running series of the year. And we begin a long time annual feature of this show, and I believe it's popular. We hear from our viewers, they love it. They like to meet the people that are all the behind the scenes folks here at JTV. It's Meet the JTV Staff, and it kicks off today with JTV web designer and project manager David Barker. All this and more today on JTV, and we get started right after this.